Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing good. So today we'll try to understand dictionary override in ServiceNow. So let's get started and try to understand it. So first let me highlight you what is dictionary override. So use a dictionary override to allow a field in a child table to have a different value or behavior than the same field in a parent table. For example, a dictionary override changes the default value of the priority field from 4 in the parent table to 5 in the incident table. So guys, dictionary override feature allow us to change the configuration of inherited fields in an extended table. So whenever we extend any table, like child table will inherit all the properties of parent table. So what can we do is by using dictionary override we can change the properties of child field different from parent field. Okay, so let's navigate to personal instance and try to implement some use cases. Okay, so guys, let's take an example and try to understand dictionary override. So first, let's navigate to incident table. And along with that, let's navigate to task table as well. Okay. Let's open one of the incident record. And as we are aware of that, incident table extends to task table. So once any child extends to parent table or any other table, it inherits all the properties of that table. So like I told you, incident extended to task table. So incident got inherited all the properties of task table. So whatever fields we create, whatever dictionary entry we made on a task table, it has to be inherited on incident table as well. Okay, so I am going to dictionary entry for assign to field. So let's go to dictionary for assign to field. And if you could see here, that field assigned to field has been created on task table as a reference type. Okay, and we could see like there are a lot of things functionality we can change on dictionary level, or we can set it on dictionary level. So if you could see here, we can make this field read only, we can make this field mandatory display. So whatever property you can change or functionality you can set on dictionary entry label, you can override those functionality for child table by using dictionary override. So if you come down, you could set the attributes, you can set the reference qualifier, you can set the choice list specification, you can have some dependent value or default value. Even if you can able to set calculated value. So a lot of thing you can do it on a dictionary label that can be overridden for child field by using dictionary override. So you could see this is the property of assigned to field on task table, but if you scroll down, you could see there are 50 entries has been created for this assigned to field. So like whatever table has been extended to task table, and if they want different value or different property of assigned to field, they have come and they have created dictionary override. So if you search for incident table, so you are able to see for incident table also there is one dictionary override entry has been created for assigned to value, and this is the field name for dictionary override, says underscore dictionary underscore override. So you can directly navigate to this table and you are able to see all the entries for dictionary override respective to that table. So here override the dictionary setting for the task assigned to field in extended table. So this is the base table task, and we have created dictionary entry override for incident table for the assigned to field. So what all things you can do it, you can override the reference qualifier. You have to check this box and you can provide your query here in this reference qualifier field. Likewise, you can override dependent override attributes. You have to check it, and in attribute you have to provide the query over here. You can override the default value, override calculation, mandatory, read only, or you can override the display value. Like whatever you can do it on dictionary level, you would be able to override by using this dictionary override table. Okay. So whenever you have to create any new entry for dictionary override for that respective field, you have to go to the system dictionary of that field and you can click on new. You have to go to the related list dictionary override and you have to click on new. Like, let me show you for another field. So let's likewise I have to create any dictionary override for location field. Okay, so I have to go to the configure dictionary for the location field. Okay, so yeah, we are here and we have to scroll down and we are having option here dictionary override. Okay, we have to click on new and here we have to select the table. So I want this to be created on incident table, so you have to select that respective table, and if you want to override the reference qualifier you have to click here. So let's I want state, sorry, let's take something for locations, some reference qualifier value. So okay, so I want let it, yeah, so I want like country should be India. Okay, so I want to provide some default value. I can provide it. So let's provide this one. And if you want to make read only or display, or if you want to make mandatory, let's see if it's mandatory or not. Let's make it mandatory as well. So I have made this location field on incident table mandatory. Default value I have provided, and I want to see only, you know, reference qualifier like whose country is India. So you can save it. If you refresh it here, okay, so we have override mandatory, we have to make it mandatory, right? So let's save it and now refresh it. So you can see location has become mandatory, and if we try to create, it will be default value, and once we click on here we would be able to see only, you know, location which is having country as India. So this is how we can use dictionary override, and we will try to, you know, achieve our requirement. Like if we have to set some different value for child table or differently from parent table, we can do it by using dictionary override. If you like my videos, please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.